I got a bunch of 303 bullets in for reloading, and like mainly I picked this up, like I've got a big tote here or whatever full of various different bullets, but it was the Mark 6 ammo that I really got this for. And there's quite a bit of other ammunition, or I should say bullets, that are in there, and I don't exactly know what all of them are. Like I know a couple of the military 303 rounds, but the other stuff I don't even really know what it is. So I was going to go through it, and I figured why not just do a video on it. I'll show the bullets up close, and then I'll get a grain weight and a like a caliper measurement on the bullets themselves, just to see what they are. If you know what they are, you can leave in the comments. But I'm just gonna go over here and have a look at what they look like. So the one I know, which is the one that I got because there was so many of them in here, which it's like impossible to get Mark 6 bullets. You pretty much just have to cast for them, and these are all originals. They're the Copro Nickel 303 Mark 6s, and you can see the groove here, the crimping groove. And then these ones are Canadian made. You can see the really cool little hull mark on the bottom of the bullet there, which is really neat. And I'll take the caliper and see what we got for a size. So these size, roughly 310, 311, which is what they should be. And as far as a grain weight goes, it looks like it's coming in right at 215. I can't really put the scale on the camera because it doesn't show up. So there's those are quite a heavy bullet. And then we have, this would be the Mark 7 303 ammo. There's a few of those. Again, the Copro Nickel, and you can see how the crimp groove is in there. And on the bottom they have that really unique sort of star pattern on there of how the lead is pushed in there, which is kind of neat. And then I will measure it up again. And it's exactly the same, 310.5 almost. And the bullet weight on this one is at 174.8, so it's just like a hair under 175, but 174 is what we should get. Now the other ones are sort of a mixture of military and like civilian ammo, I guess, because this one here, I think it's a military round, but it's the soft nose. I'm not exactly sure, just the way it's made with that crimp groove for the 303. I believe that's what it is, so we'll go and measure it out. I could be wrong, but yeah, so it comes in at 311, and the bullet weight on it is 205. So this could be a hunting round actually, but it's just the way that the little groove is in there, that I think that's how they crimp them in the 303s, the military anyways. Now here's another one. I'm not sure if it's the same thing or not. You can see the bottom. The hallmark is, I'm assuming this is a Dominion one, but the hallmark is just gone on it, that's all. And the lead looks good there, so. And this one comes in at about 311, maybe a hair bigger, 312. And the weight, yeah, this one comes in at 211. I think these are the Mark, I I can't remember if it's Mark II's where they had the exposed lead on them. So that's an interesting one. Now we can go into some other. I'm not exactly sure why this bullet. I was told this is like tar on here. Well, it's got that black stuff on there. I never removed these or cleaned them up or anything like that, so I can get a good view on them. You can see here in the base. And the bullet, because of the tar, it might be a fraction off, but if we put the caliper on there, yeah, so if it's 312, it might be actually 311. So it's like pretty close to a 303, about 312. And it's coming in at 174 exactly. So it's an interesting round. And what else do we have here? This one here. And you can see the base, again, how they put the lead in there, how it has that sort of star. So I'm wondering if that's a Dominion, if this one here is a Dominion round or not. And again, comes in at like 11.5. I'm guessing that black, like that tar stuff, is why it come in at 312. So this would just be like your copper jacketed 303. Comes in 174 grains. Now all this other ammo, I think it's just like civilian type ammo, and I'm not sure exactly if it's for 303 or what. This is very interesting, the way they've crimped the jacket on. It has these like little relief cuts in it. I don't know what kind of bullet that is. It's a soft nose, and the jacket is, there's no base on it, so it's kind of an interesting one. And it's coming in, oh, it looks like it's a 308 caliber bullet, so it wouldn't be for a 303, but still it's an interesting, the way they've put the jacket on there. And I will get a grain weight. It comes in at like, it's 179.9, so like 180 grain bullet here. I don't know what manufacturer would crimp the jacket on like that, so if anybody knows in the comments, they can leave it down there. This one's really neat. It's got a plastic tip in it, the yellow plastic tip, same sort of weird crimp on it. And this one kind of has a like a chamfered round edge on the bottom. I'm guessing this is also a 308, but I could be wrong. Okay, no, it's not. Let's go here. It's saying it's a 322. Oh. A 322 bullet. So I'm not sure what that is. It's like an 8mm? 8mm Mauser or something? I don't really know. I'm not too familiar with the every size variation, so I will weigh it. It comes in at 170 grain. I think that's an 8mm round. I'm not positive. There are a couple other interesting ones. I won't do them all. I'll just do a few of them. This is a full metal jacket here from something. It's a little bit smaller. You can see the groove on it and the way the lead's been put in there. And this one is... This is not a 308. I'm not sure what this bullet came from, if it's like from a 30-40 Krag or like a 30-06, one of their early rounds. But it's 308 diameter. And it comes in at 220 grains. So that's a pretty big bullet. There's one of these Winchester silver tips. And you can see the base on there. Nothing too exciting about them, but the silver tips are pretty nice. So I just wanted to see what this one is. Okay, so if it's coming in at 309, it's probably for .308, I would guess. And the size of it is a 170. It's about 170, 171 grain. I'll grab this one here, which is a really huge bullet. And it has that unique crimp to it. I'm guessing these are all the same manufacturer that uses that like jacket, how they put the jacket on there like that to hold it on, because there's no lead on the base. And the soft nose bullet. And I'll check here. Yeah, it's a 308. And the size, yeah, it's coming in at 220 grains. So yeah, that's quite a bullet. And this is one of the oddball ones. It's got like 2 crimp grooves on here. Not exactly sure why. Also that weird way of like stapling the jacket to the lead, I'm guessing. And it also has the plastic tip, which is really cool. So I'm gonna have a look and see how big this one is. Yeah, so it's another 308. And the size, and it's about 170 grain. And also, I wanted to try these out too. There's a few of these, I think these are the pneumatic bullets. There's like a hollow point, and then underneath there's like an air gap inside here, like it's actually hollow inside here. And you can see the base. Really neat bullet like that. I don't know if anybody still manufactures this style of bullet. And it is in, like, it's sort of like an undersized, looks like an undersized 308, I guess. And I can recalibrate. Yeah, so it appears, yeah, it appears to be just slightly undersized 308. And the weight on it is, it's a 150 grain. Then I'll just show one more bullet. Is this here, which is I think it's a Winchester. It's a Ranger Talon. I'm not sure if it'll show up on camera. You can see the sharp edges of the like the talons in there, which is this is one of my favorite bullets. Like the black talons and that, and you can just see the edge of how the sharp little barb is on the inside. And I'll just measure it to make sure. And yeah, it comes in at 356. So this will be like a 9mm Winchester Ranger, I guess. And like there's all kinds of odds and ends in here. Like here's I'm guessing it's a 45. I'll just measure it out. Yeah, it's a 450 diameter. 450. And it's got like a sort of like a hollow base with total metal jacket bullet. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here, but I just wanted to make a video not too long on some of the stuff I had in here. I wanted to see what it actually was. So it's kind of like a mix of 303s and 308s, and I don't know if that one's an 8mm, the 322 diameter, but anyways, I guess that's about it for now. Thank you for watching.